All right, y'all, man. What's good? What's good with you guys? ShamThaGod here, alongside with my all things of Call of Duty co-host, Panther 28, Black Panther 28, as I would call him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we getting ready to chop it up with you guys. I know it's been a minute since we did a little podcast video or a live stream or whatnot. Um, man, we gonna talk to the young men, the fellas, on this particular video. But if you guys are new to the channel, man, you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned to the latest content. So without further ado, we're gonna head get into this topic. Um, we're gonna be talking about how how it is today's society of being a man. That's what we're gonna be talking about on this video. We're gonna be talking about how you have to excuse because we're playing the game while we're doing this too. So, we're gonna be talking about being a man in today's society. You know what has changed, and you know what from the dating game to just being just living everyday life. You know that's what we're gonna be chopping it up about. Dealing with the hardships and dealing with just everyday things in life. You know, that's what we're gonna be talking about. So from working to dealing with. Oh, holy crap! Damn. Well, I just gotta let the fuck go. But yeah. But, God damn. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about as men today. Dealing with the hardships and just trying to make it make it just make it.
All right. Because it ain't simple. I don't know why. I don't know why. They make it seem like just being a man in today's day and age is a simple, easy thing. It's really not. But at the same time, ain't nobody making it seem like it's just the hardest thing in the world. It's just, everybody has their own situations that they're dealing with and what have you. It seems as if only one side is like one side wants to be more than the other, and it's like nah, it's not how this shit works. Because damn, what's with all this damn fight? Because both sides are extremely important, and so when you try to go ahead and say that one side is more important than the other, well, that's where you start having issues. Because damn, because it's like you can't expect to get somebody to understand your side of view when all you're doing is telling the next person about how much more of this or that it is. It's like, look, we all have our hardships on both sides of everything. But at the same time, it's like, there's no need to, God damn, there's no need to go ahead and downplay what it is. Like, yeah, sure, in some situations, yeah, this is harder for men. Some situations, this is harder for women. But at the same time, like, as men, we understand how valuable women are. But it seems like in today's day and age, it's a constant struggle of how it seems as if, oh, well, um, it's so much easier for y'all and y'all don't have to worry about this or that and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, man, life as a man is hard, just the way life as a woman is hard. Now, they might not be the same, but you have to go ahead and understand, you know, what it is that we go through on both sides of shit. Like,
Exactly.
especially with today's day and age and how you have to talk to everybody a certain type of way and this, that, and the third. A lot of men, the way we speak is extremely blunt and candid, and that comes off as a certain type of way. Like, I was at work the other day and I had to tell a young dude. I was like, he was going off about some things that was going on at the job, and I was like, man, look, you gotta understand, bro. As a man, what it is, how you say things, and what it is that you say is going to come off as a certain kind of way, and you have to be mindful of that. Even if that's not how you're coming off, just because of the fact that you're a man, it's going to be portrayed in a certain type of way. You have to be careful of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's a hardship that you have to deal with because you can't just speak candidly like you used to back in the day, where it was facts over feelings. And the whole idea of facts over feelings has seems to have been lost to where it's like People are more worried about how you feel about something versus whether or not, oh, well, it's how you said it. Okay, well, did you hear what I said? No, nah, because I'm too busy worried about how it was said. And so it's like, you can't really, golly, what? You can't really get to any kind of middle ground because it's always a worry of, oh, well, who's going through more? It doesn't matter who's going through more. How about we get an understanding that we're both going through our own situations? Why can't we get that to an understanding?
Yeah, because it's crazy how it just how people it's crazy how the whole thing just shifts to where it's just like, okay, well, you're not gonna listen to me on what I'm saying or where I'm coming from. So it's just like just if whatever I say, and then it's just like, okay. I mean, you use don't we can't use the whole gender thing as in that way. It doesn't work that way because it's like every like you said before, bro. Everybody situations and stuff that everybody deal with is different. In terms of living and how we make money and stuff like that. It's not easy. And for a man, as men, it's not meant for us. It's not meant to be easy for us. It's just not. Only the part about that is it gets harder every day. It doesn't,
Yep.
but at the same time, you have to deal with that hardship. You have to deal with how hard it's going to get. You have to
So it
pretty
makes
much deal with it because that what makes you a man, and that's what the problem with men today is because we as men, I can't speak for all men, but I can speak for the men that deals with that and know how to deal with it. Like, we know every day is gonna be hard, so it's not gonna get easier. We
no.
just deal with it. We just have to fight through it because it makes us stronger. It makes us tougher. So it's just one of those things that as men and for people that not to understand, they have to be mindful of the things that we deal with on a daily basis because it's not gonna get easier. It gets harder every single day. You know.
Especially with as men, we tend to be raised, especially within the black community, we tend to be raised in single parent households, and it's unfortunate because you know the thing is like, yeah, sure, nobody's saying that mothers don't do a good job because we appreciate our mothers for what we do, but at the same time, we also understand that as a man, you can't learn how to be a man without a man showing you how to be a man. You need a man to show you how to be a man,
Hmm.
and so without that, it's like, look, a lot of the problems that we have in today's day and age is that you have a lot of men in particular who are emotional, which has to do with a lot of the crime and whatnot. When you have men, the most dangerous thing in this world is an emotional man, because as men, we tend to act out of violence we tend to act out of violence as it is already. And so when you're emotional, that just means that you're going to push more towards that emotion. And again, as men, when we get emotional, we move towards violence, which is extremely dangerous, not only for us, but for anybody else in the area. And so whether it's sadness, frustration, irritation, or whatever it may be, so it's like you have to be you have to be mindful that, like, look, okay, in the days where it was more of, it takes a village to raise a family, it's not like that anymore.
No.
And that's sorely needed because, you had it where you had the men in the community who would take up the mantle and be like, hey, as a, as a man, I can see where this boy is missing missing what it is that he needs to know. And
Hmm.
so it's like, you miss out on the father like figure,
Hmm.
and when you miss out on that father like figure, you don't really understand what it is that you need to learn. And so, since you don't know what it is that you're supposed to be doing in the first place, you react in the way what it is you see, and you know it's known, right? Regardless of what people want to say, yes, women are more emotional than men, but that's just how they're put together. And men tend to be more logical. That's how we're put together.
Yep.
So if as a child I'm learning from my parent, I'm watching my parent be emotional during certain situations. What do you think that means when it comes to me? I'm going to be more emotional during situations, which is why you need that father. And unfortunately, it's gotten to the point where now, the gender war between the genders has gotten so radical and dramatized to where it's like, we can't even come together when it comes to even just raising a child or being a family or anything like that, because it's one against the other. But why? Nobody has an answer as to why it's so. You know what I'm saying? Why there's such a big divide between the two? Oh well, you don't understand my point of view, but at the same time, are you understanding each side either? So you can't just take it from one side of you. There has to be a common center ground. If there ain't no common center ground, well, there ain't much gonna happen. Damn, they play pool in my head. Golly.
Man. Well, boy, but yeah, man, it just like one can't do without the other. That's just how, as humans, that's how we built.
Right.
As men, like I said, as men, this is how we designed it. This is how we are meant to be, to live life, in terms of trying to, have something and try to build something. One can't do without the other, and it's bad that that it's that this whole gender war is ridiculous at this point. It's not even. This is not even, like, why have a gender war about? What's the whole point of a gender war? It doesn't. I never understood the whole gender war, because it's like, what's the problem? Like, people. I mean, it's the fact that no one comes together and say, okay, what's the problem? What we not what this person don't understand about this other person. So that's where it is. Just the lack of communication, for one. That's the most important thing, the communication part. So understand that when a man's going through something, it doesn't really necessarily mean that he doesn't want to. I mean, it's not necessarily that he wants to really just. He don't. At times when he won't talk to somebody, but he's not gonna go to no therapy or nothing. Sometimes it takes another man to understand. That's what it is. It takes another man. Therapy. If in most cases you can go to therapy on some stuff, but over time, like within my life, I've always talked to other men, other older men, other grown men that went through the hardships and stuff, because they know what we've been through.
Right.
So it doesn't. So it's not like it's. I mean, it's not much, but at the same time, there's just no understanding. There's no communication. God damn, I got my ass lit. But yeah, it just, it just most people don't, they tend to try to change a man, or try to change how a man should be and all that, and you ain't gonna be able to do that. I don't even know why you even try. I won't even make that attempt, because we not built like that. We're not designed that way. So it's just funny how whoosh.
Wow, I still got lit up.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, man, as men, this is the hardships. This is what we got to go through. We designed to go through that. We designed to go through those hardships. We designed we're designed for all that, because that's our trials and tribulations of becoming a man. We have to go through all that, and it's unfortunately that we're coming down this road now, to where it's like, okay, so you telling me that I mean, we have emotions, but at the same time, we have to have control of ourselves. We got to. You have to have control, and that's how I feel like is when you are, as a man, you can. it's like, as a man, you have to have control, especially self-control. You have to have that, because that's how a man destroy himself. Yep. Literally destroy himself. He literally I can't even say the many times I've seen that. So, you know, because like when you hear stories about what was that lady that lived her life as a man for 2 years, and then she deleted herself.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't remember what her name was, but yeah, she like the life as a man is a very sad and lonely life, and a lot of people don't understand that. And it's like, you know, you can't understand that unless you really are one. Like, men, yeah, sure, we're all we're all, you know, social creatures and whatnot. But if you want to go ahead and think about it to how it really is, between the two of us, who is the most social? Men or women? How often you know women to be, you know, often by themselves and lonely and whatnot? They're usually not all that happy. Like, so, but men, we tend to be by ourselves more times than not anyway, which is also as to why the suicide rate, a lot of people take into account, women attempt suicide, or women, I shouldn't say so. Women attempt eliminating themselves more than men do, yeah, but men succeed in it more. Men succeeded at 3 times clip. So, are you talking about the attempt, or are you talking about the actual success? And that's the saddest part, because when it's like, you know, when you see that the success rate being that high, it's like, well, clearly, it's like, you know, it's not looking for somebody to go ahead and feel bad for you or this, that, and the third. It's just like, you know what, I'm done with this. It's over with. Can't nothing tell me nothing, and I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then, I mean, damn, I can't get my thought process together. But that's just what it is, though. It's not like, I mean, when we get it done, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna be done. It's just over with. Like, we gotta, as men, it's a purpose for us. If we are valued, loved, and respected,
right?
More value than love, really. It's more value and respect more than it is love.
Right.
You know,
because I could care less whether you love me or not. I need respect more than anything.
Yep.
Without respect, I don't care about none of it.
Yep. And like I said, we ain't speaking for all men, because all men don't think to have this thought process, because they wasn't really just raised. So, you know, it just ain't the same. Like, we can't speak for all men. Just can't, because every man has been brought up differently. They've been raised differently. So, you know, most of them didn't have a father figure in their life or whatnot, or they didn't have that male figure within their life to where they could guide them and show them the way of being a man. So they didn't have that. Most men don't have that, especially when it comes down to, you know, growing up and just living. So, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like people have to, you have to understand, as a man, is, you know, you're gonna go through all this. There's no avoiding it. There's no dodging it or nothing like that. You're gonna have to face it. It's just the way. It is what it is as a man. But you know, at the same time, we love peace.
That's number one.
You gotta have that peace, especially when you're dealing with the hardships of working. You know, this is something that me and Panther are going through right now. So that's why that's why you haven't seen us doing these videos or live streams, because of the heart of right now, of the way that we're being worked. So, and we've been saying this numerous live streams and videos. So, you know, that's why you haven't seen us do anything. But, you know, especially when it comes to trying to have something in life, you know, most people don't think, you know, you're gonna get handed something to you or something like that. Nah, as a man, we have to get it from the ground up. We have to get it from the ground up to get what we need to get. I'm gonna put it like this though. It's not an example, but I'm gonna say it like this. Let's just say, you know, we doing YouTube. we doing YouTube. As a man, we come on here and we say manly stuff and stuff like that, to where it's like, we'll get a couple of views or whatnot, some way. But when a lady comes in, you know, they're gonna immediately she'll immediately get get the attention by just showing a little cleavage and all that little stuff and have a cute face or whatnot. She'll get the views and the audience quickly. So it's like, you know, like, I don't understand the whole part of them. I don't understand how y'all keep saying that it's hard, and I can't even come on YouTube or whatnot and just get the views like I really want to get them. Like, take OnlyFans. Now, OnlyFans is a perfect example. Go to OnlyFans and see how many women you got that's literally on OnlyFans making bank, making millions of dollars off OnlyFans.
You don't see.
Go ahead.
You don't see. I'm saying, because you don't have women going on finna pay money to go see a dude do this, that, and the third. Even women, like, as much as women hate women, even women love women. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, you're not gonna see a dude just be, you know, doing fantastic on OF like that. You're gonna see it's more of a women based thing. And so it's like, you know, you can't say, oh well, it's equality for everybody, this, that, and the third. And it's just like, well, nah, because you got to understand there's certain places where people dominate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you always complain about, oh well, this is being dominated by men, well, this is being dominated by women, and it's just like, okay, well, you have to understand the nature of it. Yep. If you don't ever understand the nature of it, well, then you're always going to have a problem with it.
Yep, exactly. Like I said, especially with the whole, you know, OnlyFans stuff. Like, man, y'all could, ladies is killing it. They killing it. Y'all killing it. You're killing.
Like, don't nobody want to see my nuts.
Yeah, sure. No, ain't nobody want to see me shake my ass. No.
Hell no. Police!
Arrest that man! Arrest that man! For indecency. For indecency.
Right. You're going to jail for indecent exposure.
Yep. So it's just funny to me how things just, you know, it just turned. So, and I mean, especially when it comes to, you know, making money on the internet, because I mean, ladies literally make money on the internet. Like, don't believe me? Ask the Huttua girl. Guess how much money she done made by just saying that one little quote.
Right.
She done made $1 million, literally. The only way
just for saying what she said.
Yep, just for saying that. It's crazy. But we'll save that for another topic with the job thing, because it's, and the dating game. Man, listen, as a married man myself, I don't understand how this whole dating game gone to where you can't take nobody to a simple restaurant no more. I'm like, really? So you can't take? So you mean to tell me I can't on a first date I can't take you to like Denny's or Crystal's or something like that? Like, really? Come on now. Let's be real here now. Like, you gotta think about it, ladies. When a man's taking you out on a date, it's more of an investment. He's trying to see where you at. He's trying to see, are you gonna be that worthy partner? That's what he's looking at. He's not looking at how pretty you are or how your body built. He's trying to see where, in terms of, can he really have this meaningful relationship with you? Because I've been married for 3 years now, but me and my wife have been together for 8 years. Our first date was literally at Denny's. At Denny's. That was our first date. And Denny's was the shit. So,
Denny's up.
like, we literally, that was our first date. Like, but before the date, we had actually met up. Just to to introduce us, like introduce each other. So when you so when you check that personality, like, okay, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna give her some flowers because there was a topic that was brought up too about men giving ladies flowers. Um, if you know that, if you it's how can I put this? If you could pick up on a lady and you know that she's nice and you know that she's presentable and she, you know, and she looks like she can, she carry herself very well, then it's like, okay, yeah, give her some flowers. Because most women love flowers. It's just that right now, it's just the thing. It's just more of about what type of person she is when you pick up on her. So, and like I said, the whole dating game thing. To me, I'm just glad I'm married because I can't do it. Nope, I can't do it.
For a pimp,
man, shit. I can't do it. Sorry.
God out here for a pimp. When you trying to get some money for the rent.
I ain't trying. This motherfucker slid, but well, good God Almighty, man. But yeah, y'all, it just let me see. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, man, this is just some of the stuff that we just want to chop it up with you guys, especially you young men out there, man. You guys, just don't let your emotions get the best of you. Don't let things get to you because life is hard, and it's gonna continue to get harder. The only thing you can do is just endure. Just endure because it gets easier when you endure it, but it's gonna always be hard at the end. It's gonna remain hard. It's gonna remain hard.
It ain't never gonna be easy.
Never gonna be easy. So,
life is supposed to be easy, and I feel like that's the issue that we have nowadays too, where a lot of people think life is supposed to be easy. No, life is not supposed to be easy.
No, it ain't gonna never get easy. I don't even know why people even think that. I don't even know why people think it's gonna get easy. Whoever told them that, they must be living one hell of a fairy tale.
Wow, I fucked that all the way up.
So it's just crazy how people. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I'm getting the hell up here. But anyway, yeah, y'all. So, hey, y'all, that's gonna do it for this this video, this little podcast video. I hope for anybody that watches it, man, just kind of learn from it. Just take heed of what we say. We're not like I said, we're not gurus. We're not gurus. We're not goddamn whatever. I don't know the red hole red. We're not none of that. We just ordinary men that just trying to make it through life. So, with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. So, for anybody that watch it, hold on, what was that?
No, my bad. I missed terribly.
Oh, okay. But anyway, y'all. But yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys for watching, man. If you guys are new to the channel, man, you guys make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned to the latest content. So, this is ShamThaGod, alongside with my co-host of all things Call of Duty, Black Panther. And we out this thing. Peace.
Peace.